many of you right now, and this showed itself at Omega 2, are in this yo-yo pattern. Things are great and then things are awful, and sometimes that's happening for you within a week, and sometimes that's happening for you within an hour. And the message I have for those of you who are experiencing that is, you are right where you're meant to be. And trust me, I get it. When you're in the, it doesn't feel good. None of us, I've never enjoyed that state. I've learned to recognize it as A, just a part of life, and that we have waves in life, but B, in the case of this example I'm giving you, I've learned that whenever there is something quite strong moving through my system, and I see this with other people, this is a contraction before an expansion. So if you've been having an intense time of late, I sometimes hear people in the light worker sensitive community say, oh, the energy is really tough, I'm just being thrown around. And you know, I'm not a believer in that. Don't get me wrong, I go through the waves and I experience things energetically, but I'm not a believer in we're just passengers to the energy of the earth. We're also here to drive something. And for some of you, that might be as simple as, I want to drive an energy of peace through my life. I want to be able to sit in my garden each morning. I want to be able to feel present with my pets, with the nature around me. I want to be able to feel free, and I want to hold an energy of that peace, because I understand that if I'm holding it for myself and if I'm experiencing it, I'm also planting it on the earth. And for those of you who that concept might be new to, it's more this idea that we're all energy and we're all emitting all the time. So think about it. If I'd come onto this broadcast this morning and was, let's say, a bit more, haven't had my coffee, a bit more like, hi everyone, welcome to the Q&A, really glad we're here, good to see you. I mean, that most of you would turn off the broadcast, and so you should. But more importantly, what I'm demonstrating there is how our energy emits, and our energy is contributing to everyone else's energy that day. And I've given you an example based on you watching me. So you're watching me and you're being willing, you have enough trust of me or curiosity, if this is your first broadcast, to go, okay, I'm going to open to this. But we're all really quick when we know we shouldn't watch something or listen to someone. We turn off, okay, I'm going to turn, this isn't for me. We turn it off. Now, that's when we are giving energy our focus. But for those of you who are people who really feel the energy in a room or the energy of a place, energy hangs around on the land. So even if you're privately in your garden not seeing anybody, you generating peace for yourself and in that moment is very powerful. It will have an effect on the energy all around your house. Now, that's not to say that your energy supersedes everybody else's. You mustn't get into a competition about it, or that spiritual superiority thing that I sometimes hear of people saying, well, I'm generating peace and everyone else be damned. Because you can't cut everyone else like that. I can't cut everyone else out like that. But there are many of you who are really wanting and craving the simple right now. Some of you might be burnt out corporate workers, CEOs, burnt out parents, healers, and you might just be like, oh God, I just want the simple. If that's where you are in your process, trust it. Because this period of time that we're in right now, this last 4 or 5 months, has been forcing all of us into something new, even if it doesn't look like that.